Hi Larry, my name is Zach. This is a video that I'm making because I have some questions for you. But first is the obligatory butt kissing. First off is great videos, by the way, on both your Ammo NYC channel and your Drive channel. All your videos are amazing, very informative, and I like the way your products look on the cars. The cars you have in your videos all look phenomenal, and the advice you give is great. And I'm what you refer to as a weekend warrior in some of your videos, and I detail as a hobby. I don't do it for a living like you do, but I've been doing it for a long time. My dad used to do it for a living, and he kind of passed it on to me, as well as the passion to have clean cars all the time. And some of the advice you're given there I've never even thought of, and he never knew about, and it's led to some great results in the past. I love your passion in your videos. I can tell that you're really passionate and meticulous about how you clean something, and especially with some of those cars with all of those cars that you have in your videos. That level of meticulousness and OCD is a godsend. So I really enjoy seeing you when you're talking about making the cars look better, both inside and out. So I'd like to say thank you for all those videos. Please keep them coming. And here in a couple minutes, I will take my phone out to my car so I can ask you the questions, because I noticed in some of your videos you say people will ask you a question and you can't really give them an answer because you can't see the problem that they're talking about. You can't see the severity of it and so on. So I'm gonna grab my iPhone. I'm gonna go out to my car. It's not an exotic car or a sports car or anything fancy. It's actually a 2001 Ford Taurus. I just recently paid it off. So now I'm going to start working on it, putting my heart and soul into this car. I feel that you don't have to have an exotic car or a super sportsy or fancy or expensive car to make it look nice. And that's one thing that I would love to start doing with your products, is taking and keeping pride in my vehicle. So I'll take you outside to show you my car and some of the questions I have about it. Look forward to any responses, as well as I have a couple future video suggestions for you if you haven't done them yet, or even if you have them in the works. Some stuff I'd like to see in the future for you and your products. So thank you, and we'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. This is my Ford Taurus. You'll have to forgive me. I live right next to a highway, so it's going to get kind of loud. Here I'll be asking you some of the questions I have about how to use your products and some possible video suggestions. I can see my car is really dirty. We just had snow a couple weeks ago, so I haven't had a chance to wash my car. See all the road grime and stuff. Okay, so my first question is about trim around the windows and mirrors. Hopefully you can see this, but this is all faded, starting to crack and splinter. These are faded, this one more so, as you can see. There we go. What I'm wondering is there a way to get this to better looking condition, more black, less cracked, short of painting? A lot of the videos that I do find on the internet are people suggesting to spray paint everything black again, and I don't really want to do that. To me, it seems like a cheap way to do it, and a lot of times people don't do it correctly, so it turns out worse than what it was. So any suggestions you have on getting this cleaner, more vibrant looking, restoring some of the suppleness of some of the parts to it would be great. Another problem I tend to have when I'm detailing cars is the door jambs. And by door jambs, I mean all up in here. I know some people will take like a really foamy cleaner or an all-purpose cleaner, hose it down in there, and then, you know, give it a quick brush down with a brush or a rag, and then blow it out with air. I'm wondering, is there a better way to do it? I mean, I have big hands, so it's kind of hard for me to get in there to all the small places. And same thing with door jambs, like back here. I don't know how well you can see that. I'm using my old camera because I couldn't get the video on my phone to convert to the right format for you. So there's that. Oh. Now to the inside of the car. Let's close the door so it's quieter. So my carpet is really filthy and disgusting. I haven't had a chance to vacuum it yet. It's been really cold outside, and because of my hips I can't be out in the cold for too long. It starts to hurt really bad. But I've tried lots of different products to try and get them clean and some of the stains out, and none of them are really working. I know that you have your shag product for part of the interior regimen. So any other suggestions on cleaning large areas of carpet? Is it the same as your regular interior regimen? And then also the seats. As you can see, my seats are quite dirty too. They've never they had never been washed until after I got the car. There's an ink stain right here that was here when I got it, and I haven't been able to even get that to fade a little bit. It's still there. And a lot of the videos that you've made about interior have to do with leather seats, and I myself don't like leather seats. The weather and temperature extremes that we have here in Idaho, either the seats are too hot or they're too cold. And when the seats are too cold, the screws in my hips get colder, and so that hurts my hips pretty bad. So I'm not a big leather fan. And I'm assuming it's cleaned the same way as leather seats are, but I'd still like to possibly see a video or more in-depth instruction specific to cloth seats, because cloth seats have different curves and stuff than carpet does. So that's another question that I had, is more specific, how do you clean cloth seats? What was the other one? Seat belts. Let me turn around real quick. Sorry. Okay. So this right here, like I said, my car was never detailed until after I got it. So this is quite filthy. I'm having a really hard time removing this black gunky stuff. I've used all types of cleaners from different manufacturers. None of them have been able to get it clean with no amount of scrubbing or toothbrush. You can see a little spot right here where it started to come out, but it wasn't coming out as much as I wanted it to. And I had done this part with a toothbrush and a cleaner over 6 times, and it's still there. So, and then seatbelts themselves, I don't know if you can see that. Seatbelts themselves are really dirty. Do you have a way to clean seatbelts so that they look better? And also, smokers' cars, they have grimy feeling seatbelts. So do you have a way to clean seatbelts to get them cleaner, looking better, and get that gross feeling off of them? And then, let's see, was there anything else on the inside? No. Back outside real quick. Now that I warmed up a little bit. This video is going to be a little bit long, mainly because I'm kind of scatterbrained and I'm having to reshoot this video, so I can't remember what all I've covered. Alright, so another video I'd like to see is headlights. I know that there are a lot of videos online already about how to restore headlights with sanding, wet sanding, but I would like to see you make a video of how you do the wet sanding process, if you do that, and what regimen to use and how to use it when restoring your headlights. Pardon me. So I think that would be another great video to see from you. As you can see right here, this is all faded. To me, it looks like someone took like an aerosol can of Goof Off and tried to spray grime off the headlights. And the only reason why I make that assumption is because when I was 10 or 12, I did the same thing to one of my dad's headlights, trying to clean it. And that's what it looks like to me, is someone trying to use one of those. But I think a video about headlight restoration would be something pretty cool to see from you and your line of products. Here we go over here. As I said earlier, I am not the first owner of my car. You can see some dents and dings from doors and people. You can see a couple on my hood and on my roof right here. I don't know if you can see that with the sun right there, but to me it looks like someone was walking across the hood and the roof of the car. So, you know, there's those. I know there's nothing a detailer can do about that, but just showing you some of the things I got. Here's another one. Right there, got a pretty big door dent or something right there on the fender. And I think the only other problem my car has is that no amount of detailing can fix would be that fender right there. One of the previous owners of the car lived over on the western seaboard, over in Washington, I believe. And all the salt and from the ocean and from the salt on the road that they put down for snow got into the fender somehow, like under some paint and onto the car metal, and just started rusting out, and he never did anything about it. So I get to replace this. It's going to be about $250 from the quotes I'm getting. But I'm locked out of my car. Keys. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what else we got back over here. Just a lot of the same from the front, you know, dirty plastics. I got all these splotches. Let's see if I can get down here. Ow, ow, ow. Got all these splotches and goops and stuff. One of these previous owners had like kids or something, and they splashed a whole bunch of stuff all over the seats. So I had to get like super stubborn stains out of carpets and chairs or something I'd like more advice on. And then running boards. See if I can squeeze over a little bit more. So whenever I start detailing my car, and I get really into it because I'm a little bit anal and OCD about my stuff, I will start taking off these little running boards. I'll start taking them off and washing them by hand outside of the car. Is that something that you would suggest doing? Or do you get a better clean leaving it in the car and just doing like one of your interior regiments with the lather and stuff? And the same with these super icky seat belts. Can you see it? So, yeah, those are basically my questions that I can remember from the first video that I had. Just a little bit more advice on how to clean the door jambs, headlights, and then cleaning cloth seats, I think would be a pretty good video to have. And my cane just fell. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short. It's already quite a few minutes long. I don't want to be taking up too much of your time, but I appreciate any answers and advice you can give me. Yeah, that's disgusting. Like I said, I haven't detailed this car at all yet because I didn't want to like I said, I hadn't paid off the car yet. It's taken me a long time to pay it off, but I didn't want to detail the car, get it all nice and pretty, and then something happened financially where I can't, where I wouldn't have been able to keep the car and then be able to just sell it because it looks nicer than when they sold it to me. So I haven't actually gone in and detailed my car yet. So now that it's finally mine, I'd like to start doing that. So thank you, Larry. I'm going back inside. It's really cold out here, and I look forward to any response from you. Thank you. Okay, so I decided to come in for this last part of the video. It was way too cold outside for me to stay out there any longer. So inside for this last part. Did have some questions about the products. First off is how do you use your products with Plastidip? I noticed that Plastidip is becoming far more common to use on vehicles these days. I'm thinking about using it on some spots myself, especially for winter protection, like on my on the running boards of my car and on the rims. Help keep some of that grime and stuff off of my tires and the brakes and all that other stuff. So how well does your product work with Plastidip? I've tried some Plastidip samples, and I've noticed that some of the common washing fluids that you can get at Walmart, like Meguiar's and Turtle Wax and stuff, they get it clean, but not the same kind of clean I'd want to see from a product that's costing me as much as they are. As cheap as they are, they're still quite expensive when you're using as much as I do. But how well your product works with Plastidip is something I would really like to know, especially because I'd like to start using Plastidip in the future on my car. Another thing is your package pricing. Now, I'm a full-time student going to college here in Idaho. I'm on the speech and debate team as well, and I'm a member of the student government. I'm the senator for the language and arts section, and I'm the only one in that section, so I have to do everything myself. So I don't have a whole lot of time to work. And because of my hip issues, I've had 2 hip surgeries on my hip since 2006. I'm 26 now. It's really hard for me to get a job because of those hip issues. A lot of people don't want to take the risk of me getting hurt on the job because I can't move the same way, or I'm sitting too long and I get a pinched nerve and whatnots. So I'm unemployed. I've been unemployed since 2006, so I don't have a whole lot of money. My question is full package pricing. I've been to your website and I've looked through your products, and I've noticed that you sell your products in the interior regimen, exterior, and wheel regimens, and then you have your miscellaneous for your Carnauba wax and stuff like that. I was wondering, I don't know if I didn't see it or if you don't have it, but a full package has all of your wet products together in one package at a somewhat lower of a price. That way it's I can get all the products at once and still be able to get a great deal on it. And then probably something for your brushes too. Get a little package deal going on the brushes instead of having to buy everything individually. Sound like a full-blown car care kit. I think that would be great. Mainly because of the pricing issue. And then right along with that is trial sizes. I didn't see anything you might have for trial sizes. I know you manufacture your own products, and it's pretty expensive, and I know why you're charging what you do. I mean, you got to get your money out of it. Plus the product seems to work really, really well, so I can see why you ask the prices that you're asking for. But I was wondering if you have like trial sizes, like 2 or 4 ounce bottles, where we could try the product on our car and see how it works for us. I know I've talked to some of my friends after I started watching your videos, and one of them, he says he'd love to use your product, but at the price of $254 for all 3 regimens, excluding tax and shipping. He says that he doesn't know if he'd pay that price and then want to go through the actual full process of cleaning his car. He's not as meticulous as I am. He's fine with washing his car once every couple months. He doesn't really care, but I think trial sizes, I don't know if you have them yet or if you're going to do them in the future, but I think trial sizes would be great. That way people would be able to see how the product works for them. I know some people just don't care for a product just because of the way the process is done or ingredients in it or whatever. So if you do have child sizes, if you could direct me where to find them, and if not, maybe think about throwing something together like that, as well as full car care packages that customers could get at a slightly lower price than buying everything than buying the regimens individually. That's everything I have. I'm really sorry the video's so long and that I keep saying phenomenal. I know I use that word a lot, but that's how I feel about you and what you do. You do a great job. All the videos I've seen, I've been blown away. And any future videos that you do, I feel I would be blown away too. So once again, great videos. I really look forward to seeing more of you in 2014, and hopefully some of the suggestions that I've made will turn up on one of your channels later on. So keep up the good work. Please keep the videos coming, and let me know about the Plastidip processing and then package deals that you may have in the future or going on right now. I'd really appreciate it. So thank you very much, Larry, for all your help, and I hope you have a great year this year. Take care.